The birthplace of the Interfaith movement, the first parliament of the world's religions in Chicago in 1893, was the setting for the first appearance on the world stage of a hitherto unknown Hindu monk from India, Swami Vivekananda. In his short but electrifying opening address, Swami Vivekananda captivated his audience with a universal message of inclusion and tolerance that has been published and reenacted many times since.
Sisters and brothers of America, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response to the warm and cordial welcome which you have given us. I thank you in the name of the most ancient order of monks in the world. I thank you in the name of the mother of religions. And I thank you in the name of the millions and millions of Hindu people of all classes and sects. My thanks also to some of the speakers on this platform who, referring to the delegates from the Orient, have told you that these men from far-off nations may well claim the honor of bearing to different lands the idea of toleration. I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We believe not only in universal toleration, but we accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. I am proud to tell you that we have gathered in our bosom the purest remnant of the Israelites who came to southern India and took refuge with us in the very year in which their holy temple was shattered to pieces by Roman tyranny. I am proud to belong to the religion which has sheltered and is still fostering the remnant of the grand Zoroastrian nation. I will quote to you, brethren, a few lines from a hymn which I remember to have repeated from my earliest boyhood, which is every day repeated by millions of human beings. As the different streams, having their sources in different places, all mingle their water in the sea, so, O Lord, the different paths which men take through different tendencies, various though they appear, crooked or straight, all lead to Thee. The present convention, which is one of the most august assemblies ever held, is in itself a vindication, a declaration to the world of the wonderful doctrine preached in the Gita. Whosoever comes to me, through whatsoever form, I reach him. All men are struggling through paths which in the end lead to me. Sectarianism, bigotry, and its horrible descendant, fanaticism, have long possessed this beautiful earth. They have filled the earth with violence, drenched it often and often with human blood, destroyed civilization, and sent whole nations to despair. Had it not been for these horrible demons, human society would be far more advanced than it is now. But their time is come, and I fervently hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honor of this convention may be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions with the sword or with the pen, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons wending their way to the same goal.
Some 93 years later, members of the Vivekananda Vedanta Society of Chicago came up with the idea of holding an event to celebrate the centenary of Swami Vivekananda's appearance at the first Parliament of the world's religions, an initiative that led to the revival of the parliaments in recent years.
So tell me how you all started thinking about reviving the idea of the Parliament.
Well, actually, it started with us at the Vivekananda Vedanta Society. What happened is that two of our monks, Swami Tapasyananda and Swami Sarveshananda, they came down from Ganges, Michigan, and this is about 87, 86, and they were saying, you know, the centenary of the first Parliament is coming up in 1993, somebody should be doing something about it. Because we're very conscious of it, because we are the order that was founded by Swami Vivekananda. And then Sarveshananda and I, we went around, started talking to people, and what we found is that everybody thought it was a good idea, but that nobody was doing anything about it. And particularly we talked to Dr. Martin Marty at the University of Chicago, and he made a remark that it's a good idea, it just needs somebody with a fire in the belly to get it done. And the way it worked out is that I had been involved in interfaith activities already through NCCJ, through their Thanksgiving service and their interfaith calendar. So I had some network. I knew some people, Sister Joan McGuire, Mohinder Kapoor. So we kind of pulled it together. And I quickly realized that in order to be significant, this celebration of the centenary, it shouldn't be a Vivekananda Vedanta Society program. It should be interfaith. And so that's how we decided to incorporate a separate organization as, you know, the Council for Parliament of Religions, rather than just doing, you know, as a Vedanta Society thing.
So I understand that you were one of the original incorporator of the Council of the Parliament of the World Religions.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, we initiated it. It was an idea that sold itself. You know, that everybody, as soon as you mentioned it, said, yeah, this is a good idea. And so it quickly grew and got established.